All right, hello everybody. Now that we have worked on our value scale and we've also practiced our 3D shapes and shading them, now we're gonna make a final project to put all of our knowledge together. So I picked a blue paper and I did a big one and then a skinny one. I'm gonna glue this on here so that it looks like because I'm gonna draw my 3D shape on here, it looks like it will have somewhere to sit. Otherwise, if I just draw it on a solid piece of paper, it might look like it's floating, okay? So I'm just gonna tip it over and use my glue. Let's see, we'll just go around the edge with just a little line of glue. And there we go. Flip it over. And then I have the bottom, or where my shape will sit. Okay, so there. Now I'm just gonna sketch the shape that I want. You can pick one or you can pick several shapes if you wanna draw them. And so I think I'm gonna draw a cylinder. Let's see, I'm gonna draw right here. So it's gonna actually be pretty big. You have a big piece of paper, so why not use it? And remember, I'm making those sketchy lines. So I'm not just drawing like one solid line. I'm using my pencil. It's probably hard for you guys to see because I'm a light drawer. And it's gonna actually overlap both blue papers. And let me draw the top. And okay, so now I sketched my cylinder out just really quickly. I'm gonna think about the sun being over here on the upper right side. So that will be my lighter values over here, since that is my light source shining down on my 3D shape. So let me pick, I'm gonna use oil pastels. Remember, you can use just pencil if you want. You could use a colored pencil if you'd like, or you can pick oil pastels to shade your shape, okay? I think I might use black. Yeah, it's not very big though, but I'm gonna use black. So I'm gonna kind of lightly just define my shape like that. And now let me go over that line. This doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna shade it. So these lines are kind of gonna go away a little bit. Okay, so my light source is over here. So this is gonna have to be really light. I love chalk pastels because you can use your finger as a blending tool. Super fun. Just remember, don't blow the oil pastels, the chalk around the room. If you have a lot on your paper, remember, just bring it over to the garbage can and dump the extra chalk in there, because it's not really great to have this all in the air that we're breathing in, okay? So I'm starting with a dark value, and I'm working my way across, getting lighter and lighter and lighter until I get over to that light edge. Oh, I gotta go really soft. And then I think I'm gonna just barely touch it over there, and I'm gonna use my finger because I think it's just really hard for me to go super light. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna do the top part. The top, remember, you shade in the direction of your object. So I'm going side to side on this one, but up and down on my shape. Okay, now I'm gonna try using my finger. If I need to go back in there, I can. I'm gonna start to blend so it looks curved. I'm kind of, see how I'm bending moving my finger to follow this curved edge. And that just makes it look a little more rounded when you do that. If I took my finger and blended it just straight across, then it just doesn't look as curvy, okay? All right, it's looking pretty good. I wish I had a white, but I don't. So maybe I'll just try a lighter color here. I'm gonna add that highlight in there, and I'm gonna blend that color in so it really looks like I'm gonna go back over so it really looks like it's lighter on this side. Blend it into that black with my finger. Now I'm gonna go on the top. And I'm gonna blend all this together. And I wanted the top to just kind of look like a medium value. So not super dark. And then I'm actually gonna go over this line a little bit where it's dark. Just so that you can see the shape better. Okay, so now I have my shape. Now where would the shadow be? The shadow would actually be, if my light source is here, the shadow would be, if you said over here, you're exactly right. And remember, shadows look like this object that the shadow is coming from. So let's see, I'm gonna make it kind of just go like this. And like that. And I just want it to be a solid kind of medium value. So I'm just gonna lightly shade it with my chalk pastel, and then I'm going to use that finger and smooth it all together. Okay. All right, now comes the silly part. Well, it depends how silly you want to be. But now we're gonna add collage to this assignment, just for fun. If you wanted to draw other shapes, you could. I'm just gonna do one so that my demonstration doesn't get to be too long. But now you're gonna go up front and grab some magazines, or just take one at a time. And I want you to look through here and find some images that could interact with your art. So I actually put a Post-it note on one because I looked at this ahead of time, and I found this squirrel, and I thought, ooh, maybe I could have a squirrel like sitting on top of my cylinder. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, I'm gonna tear my page out. That's gonna make it a little bit easier for me to cut. And then somebody else can use the magazine too. So now carefully cut around your image that you want. And you don't have to just cut one image. I found a bunch of funny images that I could add to my cylinder. So let's see. Oh, look, he's got something in his mouth. I'll cut that little part off. There we go. All right, now I gotta go really slow because I'm about to cut off his little hands. The better cutting that you do, the more realistic this will look. Like something is really interacting with your 3D shape, okay? So, do your best job cutting. There we go. Once you're done cutting it out, if you see little areas that you want to maybe go in and cut more, you sure could do that. Make it a little bit nicer. And now I'm going to play around with this and figure out, where do I want this squirrel? Do I want him kind of looking at my cylinder? And then maybe I'll find another object over here to put on top of it. Do I want him down here? Do I want him climbing up the cylinder like this? Oh gosh, that's kind of funny, isn't it? Do I want him going down like that? Oh my gosh, okay, this is fun. I gotta think about this. I think I kind of want him right here. I don't know. I do like it up here though. I do like that. I do like him climbing. I'm gonna put him on the cylinder. Okay, I'm gonna glue it. So I'm gonna glue him down on there. And then I have a lot of space on my paper, so I think I might draw another shape on here and go find some more stuff in this magazine, or check another magazine, and just add some more kind of silly stuff. It's so fun to add collage and drawing together and make your own really cool, unique image. All right, I hope you guys have fun doing this. It's a really creative project and it gets your imagination going. All right guys, have fun. Can't wait to see your art.